the station working for you. This is WRTV News at 11, streaming now.
As the coronavirus spreads, Indiana's workforce is feeling its toll. We've told you how local hospitals are struggling with a shortage of medical staff. Tonight, a look at what skyrocketing COVID rates means for central Indiana schools. New at 11, WRTV's Cameron Riddle shows you why a shortage of teachers and support staff could be the deciding factor when it comes to virtual or in-person learning.
Getting back to in-person class and putting virtual learning in the rearview mirror is on the Christmas list of many Central Indiana students and parents, including SHARLEE Little. Her two North Central High School students have spent the majority of this school year in a virtual classroom.
It's okay for them. They can do it. That we have physical space to do it, but it's a struggle. I mean, it's hard to pay attention to a Zoom thing for 6 hours a day.
Students were initially removed from the classroom to stop the spread of COVID-19, but now the pandemic is impacting school staffing.
We have seen a substantial decline in what we refer to as our substitute fill rate.
Matt KAISER is the Director of Human Resources for Washington Township Schools. He says there have been days this year when they were so strapped for teachers and without enough substitutes, they had to pull administrators out of their offices and into the classroom.
Pre-COVID, days would typically be into an 80 to an 85% fill rate. And during this time period, we have seen those numbers dip into 40 to 45%. So we often will have multiple positions in buildings that are not covered.
The staffing battle in Washington Township Schools is not at all unique to just the north side of Indianapolis. It's an issue districts across the state are dealing with every day.
I would say that based upon the feedback that we're receiving, it is a critical need.
Brad BECKNER is with Kelly Services, a company 30 Indiana school districts use to find substitute teachers. He says the demand for more substitutes is extremely high, as well as calls for substitute bus drivers, custodians, and other support staff.
A substitute teacher, instructional professionals to support educational excellence and student achievement is critical. But that can't happen without the additional support of the other positions that are required for a school district to operate successfully.
Cameron Riddle, WRTV.
Well, even schools that are operating virtually need substitute teachers and assistants to help with e-learning. If you are interested in subbing in a classroom or on a bus route, you can check out the employment section of each school district's website or go to mykellyjobs.com to see openings in multiple school districts.